Hello everybody, welcome back. This is Space Engineers Permadeath Survival. I am PsyPrime and yep, we're still on the alien planet. We've not gone anywhere. We're just going to get straight into this one. We've got a bit to do today. There's a uranium hole down there for those that missed the last one. I've dug that straight down to where our uranium is based, and we've got some refining going on here and uranium going straight into this reactor, which is boosting our power a little bit. We're pretty much charged up, which is fantastic. So all our power woes have gone. I'll probably stick a little one on there, and eventually we're going to take one up to wherever it was we parked up there somewhere there, so that we can put that onto our jump drive system and keep that powered up for future trips. At some point in the future we're going to have to go to wherever this planet's moon is, because we need magnesium. We've only got like 20, which is enough for a few rounds, but to be honest, you know, it's potentially dangerous around here, so we're going to need a lot more than that. But first, we need ice. Now, I could use a ship, mine a load of ice, keep bringing it up here and refining it, but I think we need a lot more than that, because we've got to keep fueling mining runs down that hole. So, we already started this little run here, which we're going to be placing some O2 generators on here, and then somewhere on the outside we're going to put some tanks. We're going to have to do that first, and then we're going to have to put some sort of an ice drill rig down there without touching the floor, because we get absolutely overrun by spiders when we do that. So there's a block here that needs finishing off, and I don't have the materials to do so. So the first thing we're going to need to do is get some stone. We've got 41% hydrogen left in here, so we're going to need to get some ice as well. Somebody told me I need to group up my mag plates and put a toggle on, because I keep locking my gear. So I'm going to do that before I forget. So let's see, we've got doofus plate and landing gear. Call them mags. We're going to go for groups, mags. Replace the gyro with that, auto lock on off, and we'll put the gyro on number 4. Gyros on off. Right, that's great. So all of them on, unlock, turn our auto locking off. Right, we're going to get a little bit of ice, just enough to help us refill a bit. It's probably close to 50k by the time that thing updates. Yep, 58. And quickly get some stone. Oh, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. We're heavy, and our retros aren't the best. We got a lot of retro for us, but it doesn't seem to slow us down when we've got 50 odd K of ice in our hold. Right, we're full. Right, another thing we need to do today is get ourselves some iron, which means doing a little bit of exploration, because there's no iron within a kilometre of here. But there should be some somewhere on the lake, hopefully, and reasonably within range of our ore detector. Our small grid ore detector, that is. Okay. Everything off. So, next thing I need to do, let's see, have I still got, yeah, I've still got that on there, so that's good. So, have we still got those in production? No, nothing. Assembling queue, no. Put them to production. We'll get what we need, finish that off, and maybe see if we can get some O2 gens on here. the very least, even if we can't like get a tank on here right away, it will speed up the conversion of ice to hydrogen for these tanks. Come on. I bet I know what's going on. I bet the uranium is sitting in the refinery first. Yes, of course it is. Okay. Take the stone. Let's move that out there and fill this up with stone. Keep putting stone in front of that so it doesn't take the uranium first. Good, that's done. Right, so this is an outside wall. We can plate up on the outside of there, it's fine. So here, anything we put on this place, I mean, that's going to be the outside wall here. So anything we put here is on the inside, so that's a good place for some O2 gens. Do I have anything like that on my bar? More than likely I don't. Not at all. Okay, we'll put it on there. G, O2H2 generator. I don't need another medical base, so we'll put that there. Right, so, which way looks good? Really doesn't make much difference, but we'll try that way. 2 maybe? I think maybe 3. Yeah, we've got loads of power because we've got like nuclear, so here we go with 3 of these. Right, here we go. Okay, in other news, I also rearranged my entire desk setup. Now I've got my monitors vertically mounted, so I can actually see that I'm recording in front of me without having to glance way off to the side, which means I'm more likely to notice if something goes wrong with my recordings. I've also been asked if I'm going to be doing any more Star Citizen racing or low flying, any of that sort of stuff, practices. Yes, the answer is going to be. I am going to be recording it as well, as much as possible, within reason. I don't really want the recording to potentially impact the gameplay for myself because it is competition style racing, but I would like to be able to show it to you guys. Now, I need you to sound off below in the comments. Tell me, is this something you're going to watch? Because I have a bit of a dilemma on my hands. If I post Star Citizen content of any kind, or any other game for that matter, on this channel, and you guys, being my core audience, if you guys don't watch it, it confuses the algorithm. So YouTube then starts wondering, well, hang on, why is the core audience not watching this content? Do they not like the content? It doesn't really know it's Star Citizen and not Space Engineers, even though I tell it, it doesn't seem to know. And then what happens is the next time I post this sort of content, none of you get to see it because it doesn't recommend it to you. And it certainly doesn't recommend it to people like you. So I need to know that if I'm going to be posting Star Citizen content, that you guys are going to watch it. Otherwise, what I'll have to do is hold it for now and place it on another channel and start something new from scratch elsewhere. So either way, I'll be posting Star Citizen content. Just do we put it here where you guys can find it easily, or do I have to put it on another channel? Tell me down below. Let me know. I think I'm not refining any more stone. I've been going backwards and forwards while I was talking and nothing happened. So, refinery. Do we have any more stone in the inventories? Probably out of stone. Yes, we're out of stone again. Yeah, we got one done at least. It's a nice start. They're a lot quicker than these. So, let's see. Which one's the hydrogen tank? We don't have a meter on it. I think on here I need to put... Let's see. Echo. Echo leaves a gap, so... tanks... T-colon... hydrogen. I don't know if that works. I can, yes, that works. That's fine. Right, so we're at 45%, 46%. Yeah, we're at 42% right now, and that is climbing slow enough. I think that's enough for me to go and get some more stone. And this time I don't need to worry about getting ice because we got... How have we got 71k of ice now? Maybe there was some ice in the system here as well that I just left behind. We'll see what happens when I leave here. Right, so we're going to turn the mags off and we're going to undock. And keep an eye on that left screen. This is a place I've already been drilling. That's good. Yeah, ice has gone down to 48k. So there's a load in the actual base right now. Right, we're not getting any more than that. Come on, turn around, you slow thing. I am trying not to like swear or anything because I want to keep this channel wholesome. Well, I want to keep this series wholesome. And we all know full well when I get speed read back on here, that whole wholesome element's going to go out the window. So don't be too shocked when that happens. But for now, at least, I want to at least maintain my sort of image as the not as sweary one. Right, refinery. Let's see. Let's get that stone in front again. 2. Now we're producing hydrogen twice as fast. Yeah. Come on. At some point we're going to put windows in this, and we might even extend the floor like this wall down. Fill in the middle so spiders can't get into the gap somehow. Probably have to do it from within the ship. And then we can probably have a 2-story building. We're starting just from the top instead of the bottom. Building it backwards. Once we've got iron, we'll have enough resources to weld all this up. I'm not going to try doing this on stone, it's just going to take forever. Stone is like the least efficient way to do anything. Right, refinery, still working on stone, good. Have I got any more? Yes. Let's put this way down there. And that's all of the materials I need. Bingo, okay. Right, so that's a start. That helps me get these filled up. 47, 48, yeah. It's going pretty quick. 4% per second and a half, something like that. Right, so that's that. Now, not one of these has piping going in that direction, which is kind of where I want to put the spinny spin thing. But, well, this is like 1, 2, 3, and then we've got 2 blocks here. So if I put a T-junction or something out this way, scary. 6, right, T. It's going to have to be... Actually, no. This is a really good opportunity to put one of these in. So we can benefit all sides. Right. Let's put that in there. It's going to come in handy at some point. Yeah, I'll do that, and we'll have to put another one on this side here. Or we leave it recessed in the wall a little bit. And then what we need to do is have kind of a hinge system so that I can build this without getting on the ground. And then lower it into the ground and start drilling ice. Somehow. Not quite sure how we're going to do that yet. Because I don't want to use the ship to be getting ice for this system, because if I use the ship to get ice, I'm using ice via hydrogen to get ice. It's kind of limiting the effectiveness of that strategy. Okay, we've got race wars going on here. not very woke. Okay. We're gonna need another one of them. Come on. Ah, we've got to put to production first. This is what I'm doing wrong. Now, it's also going to take a lot of materials to build this thing, so... yeah. We're just going to have to put up with it. So once I've built this little bit, and we've filled up that, we'll go on a little journey and try and find some iron. Because if I can get some iron, just going to speed things up a lot. Because how are we for nickel? 2 point something K there, plus 500 there. We've got plenty of silicon already. Yeah, we got the basics already for everything else. I mean, nickel comes quite easy, and we're not building a lot of batteries yet. I mean, I might put some batteries on here, but to be honest, that thing's going to keep us going pretty well, and it's more efficient to take the power directly from the reactor. We're fine for a while. We don't have to worry about power going out. And all we have to do is go down the hole and get some more uranium if it does. We're here to get lots of uranium, so that's not really going to be an issue. Right, so let's see. I want local grid line. Does it let me... oh, that's a shame. I was hoping it would let me place blocks to the side without having to do this. But it doesn't. Okay. Well, at least they're killing each other. Oh, it's not race wars. It's just they don't like each other at all. They're just not friends. Yeah. Okay. Right, how are we on? Oh, we're 100% hydrogen. We're 100% battery. This is the best time to go and get out of here and do a little bit of exploration. Right, is my ore detector on? Yes, it is. Right, so we're gonna get the heck out of here. Right, if I stay as horizontal as I possibly can, then I'll be mostly using my atmo thrusters, which saves on fuel. Because we're not very full right now. Uranium, ice, nickel. So we're exploring the lake bed first, hoping to find some iron not too far from the surface. It's all just ice. Oh, what's going on here? Nickel, silicon. Nah. I can see nickel from the base, so I don't need to mark any of that. Iron! Okay, I found iron. Right, where is the iron? Straight down, 134 meters. It's not exactly surface. But that's kind of manageable. Right, so we have to get some of that. Okay, right. So it's in that direction there. So let's just get down there. I've still got 8k of ice on board, so we're fine. Right, we're approaching the iron any second now. That looks like iron. Let's just uncover a bit more of it. Let's turn on our ejectors. I think we're getting rid of our ice as well, though. We shouldn't be. No, we're definitely getting rid of the just the stone. Right, let's fill up with this. Okay, that's about as good as it needs to get. Right, so now we've got the slightly tricky job of getting out. Right, because we made a little bit of a dog-legged entrance here, so we're probably just going to have to make a new entrance to get out. Yeah, you see all that mess there. I do like this ship the way it's designed. There's no risk of bumping into anything as long as you keep those drills on and just don't go too fast. It will make the perfect size hole to get in and out every time. Let's take a little bit of this ice. If we can. Yeah. Right, now I just need to mark this spot. Alien iron. Just so I don't get confused with any other iron. Base. Okay, so we're going to take this iron back to the base. We're going to get that refined. And then start working on this drill rig. At some point I'm going to have to upgrade the refinery so that we get more of that out of that uranium and more out of this iron. So maybe we do that first. We did bring some gold for that purpose. Okay, all off. Put those on. Let's get out. And let's get some of these. Not speed module. Don't want speed modules. Yield. Wait, yield modules. Yield module. Good. Let's get some of these on here. Now I'm going to do them that way around because they're easier to reach then. Right, yield modules are up. Great. It's going to use more power, but we've got plenty of power. We're okay. We can always build another one of those if we have to. Good. It's a good start. Right. Let's just make sure we're refining the right stuff now. Refinery. It is working on the iron. The idea being that we'll build out a little bit and then put a hinge on it. So we could put a hinge straight on there actually. And we have it do semicircles. Or we go out a bit further and have it do full circles. Jesus. I'd like to be able to do full circles. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right, okay. In which case we don't actually need to go out that far. Hang on. 2, 3. Oh, maybe we do. If we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, it's going to be a big ass circle. So we don't need that row. But where we're going to go out, let's see. We'll come out to here. Right, I'm just trying to plan basically how I'm going to build this. So we will at some point have to come out this way. At least a couple of pistons worth. Because we're not doing a semicircle, so we can't be quite as compact into the base. This will all make sense in a bit. Just keep watching to the end. And what I'm trying to do will become a little bit clearer. Hopefully a lot clearer. So from here, let's see, hinge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 2 pistons worth. Bit more. Three. Gonna go one more. And then we're gonna go across this way from here. 5, right. Just do one more. Oh, right, still plates. Okay, that's where we're gonna call that then. Yeah. And now what I need to do, just to be a bit annoying, I need to make sure that what I'm building here doesn't stick to the platform. Right, I should do it. Okay, that's the space we're building in. We need energy badly. Okay. Let's check my ship. Are we full yet? Very nearly. We're full on battery there. That's great. This is so fast. At some point we're going to have to put some hydrogen tanks on there, but it's no good until we've got what we need here first. So we need pipes. I kind of want these. And we're going to go with this colour because it's gross, and this is a gross planet. Right. So, come on. Right. We're going to have to put a bunch of stuff to production. Large grid, pipe. These are the same anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 maybe. At least for now. Right. Let's just plan it first. 2, 3, 4. 5. Bat. Then I need a hinge. I can't just put a hinge straight on that. I need one of them. Yes. Okay. Now I need a hinge. We lock the hinge so it doesn't do anything stupid at some point. 1. And this is why I've got the cutout, because I didn't want any of this sticking to my grid other than where I'm putting it on purpose. Right. Let's not fall off. I really do need to invest in that railing idea at some point. 6 should be it's not an advanced rotor. That's an advanced rotor. Okay. That's an advanced rotor. Yeah, advanced rotor. If it's not an advanced rotor, it's no good, because advanced rotors are the only ones that can pass through the inventory. So that's how it needs to be. Right, and then I need drills. So please tell me I've got a drill on here somewhere. Yes, I do. It's almost like I've built one of these recently. Huh. Right, 1. Here we go. And this is where I know I've got exactly the right amount of space to do this. Okay. And that's where I cause myself trouble. This is why you need to lock the rotor. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can put one more on. I don't want to give the spiders a way up though. I mean, if I put one more on, am I going to be a bit close to the floor? Possibly. Now then. I don't know even if this is going to be able to reach... Oh, go away. Right. Question. I've got... 1, 2, 3, 4... 4 blocks of space. Let's go down before we hit the ground. That's like 1, 2, 3, 4. This whole piston here might be a piston too many. So we might have to undo some of this anyway. Just have to lose one for now. It's also why we don't weld up as we go. Right. One piston will do it. For now, it's going to be a big thing anyway, so we'll get plenty of ice off this straight away. In fact, I won't even be able to turn it on until we've built some serious cargo on here, so this is how it's going to be. Right, 6, right. Let's put this back on now and actually lock it this time. Rotor lock on. Drop this displacement. I don't really need to, but I might as well. 5, okay. Yeah, that's better. I'm gonna have to rebuild this line here. But we can just put these on for the minute. That should do it. Okay, and now we're going to have to put a line of these back in. Right, let's start welding up. Right, we're on the last one now. Most of the materials should be already ready for it. Still going. I've also queued up the materials for at least one large cargo container. I don't think we've got quite enough for 2. Maybe we do, we'll see. The idea is I think we're going to put the large cargo containers somewhere off this base side, one of the sides, like saddlebags. So I don't really want to fill up this space here because I'm going to use this bit. We need to put some windows in. Maybe we... well, we need to take all this down because it's going to swing sort of in a full circle, so... yeah, we'll come up with where we're going to put the construction components needed. Yeah, we'll have to somehow come up with the where and how. Maybe on the other side. We could put them off the back of here. But yeah, that should give the base a little bit of interest in its design. Right. Good. Right, so now we need to start taking all this down. Bloody hell. These things are not nice. They're not even nice to each other. So it's not like it's them versus me, it's just kind of like every man for themselves. That's as far as we go there. Okay. Pretty decent start. Right, now before we do any drilling of any sort, we absolutely will need these cargo containers in here. So where did I put a cargo container on the bar? Yeah, big uns. I think we're gonna have to build this out a little bit. And then somewhere around here we're gonna have to place maybe I'll do it off there. Let's go with... well, let's go with a 6, come on. One of these. The interior plates, of course. One of them. And then... just make it... one of them. Yeah, that way. And then... it's just gonna be tricky. I think I'm gonna have to build that out one. Okay. Now, do we make the cargo container go to ruin like that? No. I think for interest we keep it more like that. Yeah. One of those, and then I think we need room for one more next to it, so I'm just gonna give myself the means to climb up. This space here I think could be for an upgrade module. We could probably do with putting at least a couple on there. So if I put another one of these next to it, we'll figure out like airtight in later. Don't think the upgrade module needs to be on the airtight side, so I think we should be fine. 5, right. There we go. Okay. So we need to weld this one first after these two, so... good. I'm not going to weld that one just yet. I'm going to see if it's possible for me to get this one done. So... oh, I can weld that one. Use the top of here. Do we have enough materials to do this? According to that, we've only got 12 iron left, but that can't be true because we're going through this without the iron going down. Yeah, we've got loads of iron left. We've got loads of iron left. See, the little thing on there that tells you what you've got required or available is dependent on what's in the actual assembler. It can't see the rest of your inventory. So it could make you think you've not got enough, and then it will surprise you by pulling from the rest of the inventory and topping itself up. Right, motors. Yeah. Okay, so part of the plan is we'll get some ice in the system by using the drills. We will then have to go and get some more iron before we could do the rest of this base, but I think it would be an absolute waste of time for me to start working on cosmetics for the rest of this base before I've got enough uranium into the system to keep that busy for a while we do the rest of this. So the idea would be that this needs to be busy all the time with uranium. Continuously, because that's the whole point of us being here. We want to bring back refined uranium to keep us powered for the rest of this playthrough. So where are we on the uranium front? 3, yeah, we've got 3k left, that's all. So we've got 3k uranium left to work with. In that time, I've got to do this drill hole thing. Okay. Now I could do this manually. So I think the first thing I need to do is give myself the means to control the thing while I see it.
Energy low.
First thing I need to just get energy. Right. Okay. I think maybe what I do is put like a little controller here somewhere. something that I can access basically. G panel. Sci-fi control panel. You'll do. Put it there. There we go. Right, so that can go on the wall on the outside where I'm not going to cover it up. Right, perfect. Now, what I need to do is start doing some grouping. So, drills. That's those ones. Okay, it's easy. It's all the yellow ones. Right. Base drills. Okay. So that's that bit done. And we've only got one piston, so we're just going to name it. Piston 1. There we go. Hinge. Drill hinge. Rotor. Drill rotor. And now what I can do is look for drill. Base drills. Drill rotor. Drill hinge. Drill piston. All of those. And we're going to put them in. I'm going to put them in another group. Biggish drill. Right, so base drills is just that. Biggish drill is everything. Right, good, perfect. Okay, so that means I've got a means to turn it all off quite easily. Right, so the first thing I need to do here, drill hinge. Let's make sure we've got plenty of braking torque on it. The velocity, I don't know which way that needs to go. But with the braking torque, that should help stop it from just slamming into the ground. Limits. 90 is fine, I think, because we're going to go to a full 90 anyway, one way or another. So let's turn the hinge lock off. Okay. Let's give it a little bit of velocity. Other way. Whoa, too fast. Way too fast. That's kind of what I was afraid of. This is why we didn't go with 2 pistons. And I'm also worried that spiders are going to come up that. So what I need to do is put the base drills on. Once it's vertical, they're not going to climb up. Now the hope is that it's not so far down that it can't draw a circle. I may have miscounted something. We do a spot of right click drilling, but then we lose a lot. Right, what would be the best solution for this? If we can't finish drilling that way, it certainly can't do a whole circle. Do I need to put some sideways drills on the thing? Kind of on its leading edge? It's going to be a bit of a difficult one to install. Spiders are certainly interested in what I've done. That one just died. I think it is gradually getting a bit further. It is banging out something. Let's see, maybe I hit that hinge. Slow it way down a bit more. Say minus 0.2. We reverse it a little bit. It's even moving. Oh, it is. Right. Rotor. I'm going to turn the rotor lock off, but we're going to have to put some braking torque on it first. Let's put a lot on. Just trying to tease it into drilling something. Yeah. Sparking a bit. Yeah, you can see how far down that is. It's way too much. That's going to get toasted in a minute. Okay, right hinge. I'm going to have to turn that off. It's a bit odd. Lock it. And the rotor, we're going to have to reverse it. Yeah, we'll just get a little bit of ice, and then once we've gone round a little bit, around this half circle, we'll turn this thing off for now. I think it's just going to get itself killed if it goes in there. Like, yeah, nearly. Okay. Right, we can just switch that whole system off now. Right, now I am wondering if they can climb up that. So I'm a little worried about that. So what I might have to do is hinge on, lock off, and we will lift you up. Well, hinge lock doesn't seem to want to work. That's close enough. Hinge lock does not do a thing. They're definitely broken. So the drill didn't really work. There's not enough ground clearance, but we can fix that with the ship. We're also going to get some iron from the iron mine over there so that we can build some hydrogen tanks onto this base and start building this up. We're going to get some uranium so that we've got enough buffer within the refinery to keep that busy while we are building the rest of this base up. So come back next week and that's what we're going to be doing then. Give this video a like if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Don't click the button if you are subscribed because you'll end up unsubscribing. And don't forget to leave a little comment about whether we should be doing space engineers, whether we should be doing Star Citizen content on this channel or if we should be offloading this to another channel. It really depends on whether you're going to watch it. If you're not going to watch the Star Citizen content, that'll be mostly racing and just fancy flying, then yeah, just let me know and we'll put it on another channel. So right, all of that, plenty more to come next week, and we will catch you then. Bye.